Hello, hello, it is the Trading Captain. I am currently sitting at $49.26. As you can see here, I didn't take a lot of trades today. There wasn't a lot going on. There were a couple stocks that did move, but the volume was light. The moves weren't very big. We were only seeing 30 to 50% moves for the most part. The trend that we've seen the last week and a half, I would say. It seems like my patience paid off because all of the trades were winners. So if we go ahead and switch here to the account balance, we can see here, this is day 3 of the challenge, and I'm currently sitting at $5,010.88. As a reminder, I started this account at 4,965, which was a little below 5,000, so that's why the number might seem a little low. As for how the day panned out, there were a lot of stocks, as I said, that were moving, but a lot of them seemed very poor in quality. Either they were higher float, lower price, or they just didn't have the volume behind them. Some notable mentions, we had ENTX. This one ended up popping and just selling off immediately. We see this trend that we had yesterday where the pop was on low volume, the selling pressure was on high volume, and it just fizzled out. We had BATL. This one was mostly dead for a while. We saw some volume starting to come, but the moment we got any kind of real volume, it immediately just flushed. So I didn't take any trades on that. INBS, this one was a surprise to me. We ended up having this pop with a massive rejection. I did actually end up trading this on the breakdown because I thought this breakdown towards the end at $1 was a little too aggressive. Did make a little bit of profit off of that. We had GNPX. I did trade this one as well. This was one where we had a very low float, less than 1 million shares, and we saw a pretty big move, but it didn't end up holding up. I did trade this on the pullback, made a little bit off of it. I was only trading 1/4 size because this was a very violent move. And we also had VTYX. I didn't end up trading this because the float was a bit higher than I would have liked, but it seems to have held pretty well, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a move intradays with this stock. So what's the plan for tomorrow? So as you can see, I only took 4 trades, as I said, and this is the trend that we're going to probably just keep seeing until we see any kind of heating up in the market. The market's cold right now. There's no real advantage to trading aggressively. I tried to take the best setups I could find. I couldn't find very many. There were a couple instances where I felt a sense of FOMO, where I was wanting to get in, where I was wanting to chase. But I keep having to remind myself that this is the market where we need to be patient. I've seen a lot of my peers getting burned, and I know that I just need to be staying patient. I made money today. I got to be thankful for that. And tomorrow, I'm going to try and take the same approach. Just keep trading conservatively, only taking the setups that have high probabilities of working out. Today, I did a pretty good job with that. I believe I took pretty high quality setups. Once we see stocks start heating up, if we see stocks having momentum, I'm talking like 100% gainers and holding them, I'm talking about exceptionally high volume, then that would be instances where I should size up, take more trades, trade more aggressive. But until then, conservative trades are needed. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I am streaming all of my trades every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. EST. If you're interested in that, check it out. And I will be back for tomorrow's recap. Take care.